back, and now we're continuing with a standing sequence using the chair. So I'm using a ladder back chair. It's my kitchen chair, but anything will do. But if you can, use a yoga mat and then put your all four, at least two of the feet of your chair on the mat. So you can begin by walking back into an L shape and feeling that wonderful stretch into your calves, your hamstrings, and your shoulders. Bending one knee and then the other. A couple more times. Okay, and then let's slide up into a plank pose. And then back. So just be careful when you do that the chair doesn't tip. And come back up, or slide forward for that matter. And reach back. And come up. And reach back. Okay, then you can step your right foot forward. Bring your hands to rest on the chair, and if you can, for the sake of trying to balance, be on the ball of the back foot. Lift your heart. Shoulders and hips forward facing, and bend your knee. And lengthen. Option to add one arm and lengthen, or option to add both arms. Couple breaths. You're in the ball of the back foot. Arms are tracking up by your ears. Knees over the ankle. And then please bring your hands to namaste, down to heart space, and just a little forward fold. And lift. Okay, you can slide your hands all the way up. Begin to open your arms out wide, and then you can rotate heel downward. Now we're in Warrior Two, so please open your knee wide, send your arms out wide, and reach back, Reverse Warrior. Exhale, Parsvakonasana. We just did this on the chair, now you're doing it standing, and you've got your chair there close by if you need it for balance. And then coming all the way back up, look to your chair, bring your hands to your chair, step back into L shape. Inhale, lift. Exhale, come back. So it's a little bit of a flow sequence that we do with the chair. Inhale, lift. And come back. Okay, I'm going to do the other side, so excuse my back when I do turn that way. You'll step your left foot forward. You're going to be on the ball of the right foot. Hands to your chair, lift up tall, and bend knee. And lengthen. Option to add right arm. To really feel that whole right side of body, right hip flexor opening and lengthening. And last time, maybe both arms lift. Stabilizing here. You're on the ball of the back foot if you can. A little bit of a balance. Bring palms together. Down to heart space, and a forward fold. Just a little bit of a bow. And lift. So if balance is tricky for you today, you can always bring your hand to the chair to begin to open out into a Warrior Two. Your left foot is facing forward, your arms go wide, reach back, Reverse Warrior. And forearm to the thigh. Back up for Warrior Two. Hands come to the chair, step back into your L shape. Okay, please come back to standing. And you can bring your hands to namaste. You've always got the chair right there beside you if you need it. Let's come into chair pose. Utkatasana. Feet together, knees draw together, tailbone lengthens. Shoulders relax down from ears. And then coming a little bit deeper into your pose. Let's take it as a twist, opening towards one direction. You don't have to go too far. You're twisting on the long axis of your spine. As soon as you feel like you're rounding, back off. If you can bring your elbow between the knees or even across the knee without rounding spine, that's wonderful. Just a suggestion of an idea of a direction to go to. And then other side, so you may stay tall or you may come across to elbow to knee. Coming back to center. On the inhale, unwind, root down to rise, palms meet overhead. And on your exhale, bring hands to heart space. Okay, we're going to bring hands to hips, feet wide as the length of your leg, preferably, that's the idea. The outside edges of your feet are parallel. Hands right at the hip crease. And then take a forward fold towards table. And lift. Okay, and then two more. Table. And lift. The last one, if you would, please go ahead and get your chair and bring it in front of you so that you're going to bring your hands down to the chair. I'm just going to turn around so you can see what we're doing. Your feet are still wide and parallel, and your hands are now on your chair. Right? So notice how you feel in your spine. If you're rounding, try to find more length. It could be that to find length, you've got to come up a little higher. So finding that length of your spine, engage your quadriceps. Please bring your right hand to the chair as the left arm opens out wide. And lowers. Other side. And lower. I want to show you variations on this. People who are more mobile may want to come all the way down to the floor to do the same. People who are a little bit less mobile and feel like this bothers your shoulder, stay on the chair, bring your hand to your hip, and open out through the spine without lifting your arm. Okay, so take some time to explore this pose using the variation that works best for your body. Again, most important is that your spine remains long, so you don't have to touch the floor if that means you're going to round and bend your knees. Okay, use the props that are available to you. And then let's walk back to standing. Bend your knees, bring your hands up, and let tips. Let's come up to standing. Okay, last but not least, we're going to try to come into some warrior three. So I'm just going to move my chair around this way so you can see. That's it. So you're going to hold on to your chair. Your body is next to the chair, and then you're lifting the outside arm and knee up. So this is our balance. Inhale here. Exhale, extend arm and leg long. And two more if you can. So you just try to make sure that you're standing next to the chair that's comfortable, that your hand is in front of you, not behind you, okay? Let's do it again. Inhale here. Exhale, long. And one last time. Okay, let's come all the way up and step down, and then just go ahead and turn around for the other side. Really nice to strengthen your hip this way. So the hand that's closer to the chair just rests on the chair for support, for balance. Focal point, breath, rooting down through the inside foot, the one close to the chair, as you float your arm and knee up. And then 3 times, inhale here, exhale, lengthen. So you don't have to come too far. Maybe just at about 45 degrees is where you're working. As soon as you begin to hinge, back off. You want to keep your arm and leg in the same plane. Inhale, lift. Exhale, reach long. And last time. Some of you are working on coming into a balance with both arms. You can go for that. Try both arms out. That's much more challenging. And then when you're ready to come out the way you came in and step down. Namaste.